to all the dear students. This is chapter number 14, Circle. Students, this is part 3 in which I am continuing with exercise 14A, cyclic quadrilateral questions. So, read the question, see the figure properly and learn the questions nicely. Let us start question number 12 of exercise 14A. 11th question you solve by yourself for practice. Now here the figure is given like this. AD is the diameter and angle BCD is given 125 degree. So in this question we have to find two angles. One is angle DAB and other is angle ADB. Now students, all four vertices of the quadrilateral lies on the circle. It means it is cyclic quadrilateral. And the property of cyclic quadrilateral, the opposite angles are always supplementary. So we can find first DAB angle. I am writing here angle DAB is equal to 180 degree minus 125 degree, that is 10 minus 5, 7 by minus 2, 55 degree. So here the reason is in cyclic quadrilateral opposite angles are always supplementary. So this is the first answer we found here, that is 55 degree. What they asked to get? DAB. Now let us find angle ADB. For that here ADB we should join this line so that we get ADB. This angle we want to find out. Now students, here we already got this angle 55 as DAB, here 55, and this is 90 degree. How? As it is forming in the semicircle. So we write here angle, second answer, angle ABD is equal to 90 degree. Angle in a semicircle, Okay, so now two angles of the triangle ABD are known. One is 55, other is this. So we can find the third angle, angle ADB. So I am writing here angle ADB is equal to, by taking angle sum property, 180 minus 55 plus 90 degree. So this way we get here 180 degree minus 145 degree, so that 35 degree. So this answer is 35 degree. So here we get both the answers, students, angle ADB and first is angle DAB is equal to 55 and ADB is equal to 35. This is our question number 12. So in this we have used cyclic quadrilateral properties. Now let us solve question number 13. So this is the figure of question number 13, students. In this is ABCD trapezium given in the circle, which is inscribed in the circle. This is a trapezium ABCD, and one angle ABC is given as 70 degree. You want to find here two angles. I am writing here which two angles we want to find out. They are angle BAD and BCD. BAD and the second angle is angle BCD. These two we want to find out. For that, students, you see in trapezium the opposite sides, one pair of the opposite sides is parallel. So these two are the parallel lines. So first of all we can find this as these two angles are co-interior angles. So I am writing that angle BAD plus angle ABC is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because they are forming co-interior angles as it is a trapezium. Now BAD we don't know, so we write BAD as it is. This is given as 70 degree. So I find here using co-interior property BAD is equal to 180 minus 70, 110 degree. So the first answer found, angle BAD. Okay, now we want to find BCD also. Now you can see this is a cyclic quadrilateral. So what is the property of cyclic quadrilateral for the opposite angles? They are also supplementary. So if this is 110 degree, so how much is this? This must be 70 degree. So I write here angle BCD is equal to 70 degree as ABCD cyclic quadrilateral. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral and opposite angles are supplementary. Opposite angles are supplementary. This is the reason. You can write very shortly in your each and every question. It is compulsory to show the reason. So here we have completed question number 13. Here the first angle is found as BAD 110 degree and second angle BCD as 70 degree. So this way students, you can solve any question you see. So let us start question number 14. In this question students, given this type of figure, here APQ straight line, RBQ straight line, angle PAB is given 35 degree and angle AQR or AQB is given 25 degree. O is the center of the circle. You want to find these three angles PRD, PBR and BPR. So students, for first angle PRB, this is your PRB angle, this one. So students, you see, this is the arc PB here. From this arc there are two angles, from PAB and PRB. These two are angles from the same arc PB. So I write here first answer as angle PRB is equal to 35 degree. How? Because angles on a same arc. Angles on same arc PB. Right? So these two angles are always equal. So I am writing this is also 35 degree, 35 degree. Now second, we are going to find PBR. PBR. So here we need to draw straight line students like this. So now you see this is the semicircle. This part is full semicircle and APB is the angle in a semicircle. So it forms 90 degree. So let me write here first angle APB is equal to 90 degree because angle in a semicircle. Angle in a semicircle. You see, always students, you have to check that where you get the semicircle. Is this the center? Is this the diameter? You have to check all these things to get the solution. Right? So now this is a straight line APQ and APB is 90. So what about BPQ? That is also 90 degree. Right? So these both are 90 because they lie on the straight line. So I am writing here angle BPQ is also 90 degree. Now what we want to find? PBR. PBR means this angle. For that, let me find first PBQ. If I find this, then this is also very simple by linear pair. Okay. So here writing angle PBQ is equal to, by angle sum property, 180 degree minus 90 plus 25. 90 plus 25. See students, I am subtracting directly the angles in a angle sum property. So this is 215 degree. So now we get 65 degree. So this is the angle which is of 65 degree. So what about this PBR now? It will be lying on the straight line, so it will be linear pair. So I am writing angle PBR is equal to 180 degree minus 65 degree as it is forming linear pair. Okay, so reason everywhere you see. Here also you can write angle sum property is used. In short way students, now you write, it is okay. So now I get here 150. So second answer angle PBR is 150 degree, 15. Then third is BPR. BPR. So here also we get 115. So now students, to get the third angle, again we use angle sum property in triangle PBR. So I am writing here third in triangle PBR. So angle BPR is equal to 180 degree minus 35 plus 115 degree. This is 35 degree and this is 115 degree. We already found above. So now 180 degree minus this is 150 degree. So we get the third angle as 30 degree. So angle BPR is as 30 degree. So here we get our three answers as asked in the question. First is PBR 35 degree, then PBR 115 degree and BPR as 30 degree. So students, here we have used angle sum property, angles lying on the same segment or in the same on the same arc. You can see angle in a semicircle and our linear pair property, that is in general we are using now to solve any question according to triangle. Let us start question number 15 now. In this question, the circle is given, O is the center, and here quadrilateral OABC is given to you, and angle AOC is given 130 degree. Now this is not the cyclic quadrilateral, students, remember, because this O is the center here, it is not lying on the circumference. So some of the students make mistake, they think this is the cyclic quadrilateral and use the cyclic property of the circle, but here this is not the cyclic quadrilateral and we have to find here angle ABC. This one we have to find out. So first of all, students, this is the reflex angle we can find in solution. So writing here reflex angle AOC. How we find the reflex angle? 360 minus the angle given to you. Why? Because it is angle round the point. We always separate it from 360 degree. So here we get 230 degree as our answer of reflex angle. And one more property we have learned, that this angle is always double than this. So how much is angle ABC? It is always half. So angle ABC is half angle AOC. Which one we will take here? The reflex one, not this inner one. Okay. So half into 230 degree. So by cancellation we get 115 degree. So the answer, this is the answer here, angle ABC, which they asked to find out. ABC is equal to 115 degree. So now students, question number 50 is very simple. You can use any property, one only property, and solve. Now this is question number 60. In this question, the figure is given like this. This is AB diameter passing through the center. Also angle B, this is some here vertex is given to you. C, here this is C. Okay, so BCD is given 140 degree. So you want to find DBA. DBA means this angle. So first of all, you can see ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. So the opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral are always supplementary. Remember this thing. So I am writing first ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. So angle DAB is equal to 180 degree minus 140 degree. So that is 40 degree. So first we got the answer of this angle 40 degree. Okay. Now also this is the semicircle, you see. So in a semicircle, this is the angle which form 90 degree. So I am writing angle ADB is equal to 90 degree, right? Angle in a semicircle. Angle in a semicircle. Okay. Then next is we want to find this angle. So this triangle ADB, we can use angle sum property. So write in triangle ADB by angle sum property, we can find angle DBA is equal to 180 degree minus 90 plus 40. You see, in a triangle, two angles are known to you. Third angle you can find using your angle sum property. And generally I write directly like this, 180 minus the sum of two angles. So write that is 130 degree. So we write the angle is 50 degree. So we get the angle which they asked to find out. DBA they asked to find. So here DBA is equal to 50 degree, which is our answer number 16. So here we have used cyclic quadrilateral property and angle in a semicircle property. Now continuing with question number 18, exercise 14a. Now here we are given this circle and ABCD, a cyclic quadrilateral figure is given to you, and AC and BD intersect each other at P. Also in the question we are given area of triangle APB, area of triangle APB. Also AB's side is 8 cm and CD is 5 cm. I am writing area of triangle APB given in question is 24 cm square is equal to 24 cm square. This value is given to us in the question. So we want to calculate area of triangle CPD. This is the triangle, you can see APB and CPD. So for these students, we need to use our chapter similarity concept. First of all, I will show APB and CPD similar triangles. For that, you see that these are the vertically opposite angles, so they are equal. Also AB parallel to CD. That's why these two angles are equal as they form alternate angles. And the third angle of the triangle is obviously equal if two angles are equal. So we write in triangle APB and triangle CPD. Angle APB is equal to angle CPD. They are vertically opposite angles VOA. Also angle BAP is equal to angle PCD. They are forming alternate angles, right? So by if you show two angles equal, you can write by AA similarity, these two triangles are similar. So triangle APB is similar to triangle CPD. It means they are similar, we have shown. Now we can use our similarity theorem. It is area of triangle APB ratio area of triangle CPD is equal to corresponding side square ratio. So here I take AB square divided by CPD. Actually this is CPB I have written, it is CPD, CD square. So they are the according to theorem of similarity. Now we are given in the question area of triangle APB as 24 and we want to calculate area of triangle CPD. AB value is given to you in the question 8 and CD is 5. So I am writing here AB square as 64 and CD 5 square is 25. So now I get value area of triangle CPD is equal to 25 multiplied 24 divided by 64. You can see if you take the cross multiplication like this, you get the answer. So here this 12 twos are, this is 32 twos are, 6 twos are, 16 twos are, 3 twos are, 8 twos are. So 75 by 8 centimeter square, or either you can find the answer in mixed fraction or point, it is up to you. So now this is your answer number 18 in which you are asked to find area of triangle CPD, and this is your final answer. So this way, sometimes students, to get our answer, we have to use our other chapters concepts. Let us continue. Question number 19, exercise 14a. In this question, this is the circle given. Center O is given to us, and you are given the angles like this. The figure is already given in the question. This angle BAD is given 30 degree, and you want to calculate P, Q and R, the three angles of this diagram or the figure given to you. Now students, you have to check how we can find the angles. So first of all, you see this angle BAD and BED are forming with the same arc BD, you see, or you can say angles in the same segment. So I am writing here angle BAD is equal to 30 degree. Therefore R is equal to 30 degree. Why? So write angles in the same segment, in same segments by the arc BD. You can see by the arc BD. So that I am not writing, only angles in the same segment is sufficient. Now next you see here that ABCD, four of the vertices lie on the circle. It means ABCD forming cyclic quadrilateral, and 30 degree and this angle P are the opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral. So they are supplementary angles. So I am writing here angle BAD and angle BCD are opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral ABCD, right? Therefore, P is equal to 180 degree minus 30 degree. They are supplementary, no? So 150 degree value of angle P. So you can write here supplementary angles, right? How we have taken this. So the complete reason. Okay, so two angles found, R and P. The third angle is Q, students. So again you see this R value we all know 30 degree. So what is the relation of this R and Q? They are forming with the same arc BD, but this one at the center and this one at the circumference. So one theorem is there in the circle chapter that angle at the center is double than the angle at the circumference. It means angle Q is double of angle R. So I can write Q is equal to 2R, and the reason we write here that angle at circumference is doubled. So we write here 2 multiply 30 degree. R value we have already found. So 60 degree, which is our answer of Q. So what they asked to get P, Q and R values, which we have already found. So I am highlighting these answers now. R 30 degree, angle P is 150 degree and angle Q is 60 degree. So students, this way you can find any answer accordingly. Let us start question number 20 here. This is the circle given to you. ABCD is the cyclic quadrilateral given. This is angle 45 degree, 65 degree and 70 degree already given in the figure, and you have to calculate angle BCD, angle ADB and show that AC is a diameter. Means three things we have to find out here. So students, in this first you have to find BCD, this angle. For that you see that ABCD is the cyclic quadrilateral and these two are the opposite angles. So using that cyclic quadrilateral property, I am writing here angle BCD is equal to 180 degree minus 65, that is 5, 1, 1, that means 115 degree. So how? So writing opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral. They are forming opposite angles, and opposite angles are always supplementary. So 180 degree minus 65 degree, so 115 degree. Now secondly, ADB. So this is ADB. You want to calculate this one. So in triangle ADB, we can use angle sum property. So write in triangle ADB by angle sum property, we can find out here angle A plus angle D plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Sum of three of the angles is 180. Angle A is given to us 65 degree, you see in the figure. Angle D we want to find out, and B is given 70 degree. So now place all the values. So we get angle ADB is equal to 180 degree minus 65 plus 70, that is 135 degree. So without bracket I am writing here. So we get answer as 45 degree. So angle ADB we found here as 45 degree, and I am writing it here, you see 45 degree. Now what third thing we want to show is that AC is a diameter. So now you see this is AC drawn here. So you want to show that ADC must be 90 degree, because that angle is formed in a semicircle at the circumference. So already you can see ADC is 45 plus 45, 90 degree. So what we want to show is already proved here, but how to write it down, that is main thing. So I am writing angle ADC is equal to 45 degree plus 45 degree, that is equal to 90 degree, and angle ADC is angle in a semicircle, Therefore AD is a diameter. We can write AD is the diameter here, which we want to show. AD is a diameter. As we know, the property of circle, that angle in a semicircle is 90. So that must be AC, not AD. AC is the diameter. So here we have shown three things they asked to us. First is angle BCD 115 degree, angle ADB 45 degree, and the third thing AC is the diameter we have shown. So students, now you should understand that how to solve the questions of circle using its theorem. Question number 22, exercise 14a. So in this question, students, you are given figure like this. Circle ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. These three angles are given to you. One is ADB, other is CAD, and the third is DBA. So these three angles given to you, and three more angles we want to find out. So DCB, angle DBC, and CAB. So first of all, students, we talk about this BAD angle. Here in this triangle ADB, you see two angles are known, so we can find this full angle, third angle. So I am writing here in triangle ADB. Triangle ADB, angle A plus B plus D is equal to 180 degree using angle sum property. So this angle A we want to find out. B is 50 degree and D is 33 degree. So by calculation we get angle BAD is equal to 180 degree minus this is 83 degree. So 7 and 97 degree BAD. But here already 27 is there. So how much this could be? This could be 70 degree. Right? So 70 plus 27 become 97 degree. So I have written here one more angle, 70 degree. Now students, after this I am writing here angle BAC is equal to 97 minus 27 is equal to 70 degree. Okay, which we have written here. Now you see BC, this is the arc BC. From there CAB and BDC, both the angles are formed from this arc BC. So let me write here, angle BAC is equal to angle BDC is equal to 70 degree. Angles in the same segment, angles in a same segment, we can write. So now you see here also I can write 70 degree. Okay, so we get here angle BDC. Now students, we want to calculate DCB, this one. Okay, for that here from this is the arc AD. From this arc, this is DBA and another is here angle ACD. Both are equal. These two are also equal. So this is also a 50 degree angle in the same segment. So likewise, we can solve the next. Now here from this arc AB, ADB and ACB are also equal in measure. So this is 33. It means this is also 33 degree angles in the same segment. So writing angle ADB is equal to angle ACB is equal to 33 degrees. Same reason. This is the same reason here. So I made the arrow. Now I want to find this angle ABC. For that you can use angle sum property in triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC, I write 70 degree plus 33 degree plus angle ABC is equal to 180 degree. Directly I am writing. So angle ABC is equal to 180 degree minus 103 degree. So I get 77 degree. This ABC is 77, but here already 50 degree is there. So let me write here 27 degree, so that it becomes, so angle CBD, I get angle DBC is equal to 77 minus 50 degree is equal to 27 degree. Okay, so we get here first answer DBC. Now DCB. So this way I want to find this angle in triangle BCD. Let me take angle sum property to get this angle. So writing here in triangle BCD. In triangle BCD, 70 degree plus 27 degree plus angle BCD is equal to 180 degree. So we get angle BCD is equal to 180 degree minus 97 degree, and that is equal to 83 degree. So here I get my second answer, that is angle DCB is equal to 83 degree. Now we want to calculate CAB. CAB already found here 70 degree. We have written as BAC or CAB, that is same. So let me highlight the three answers here. First is DBC. So DBC here is 27 degree. Second is DCB, that is 83 degree. And the third is CAB, that is 70 degree. So however you can see we have used only angles in the same segment property and angle sum property to get our three angles answer.